Hi, ni hao, I'm Chef Tom. This is for Gerald. He's getting ready to go to a competition at his culinary school. So, we're gonna make wonton lettuce wrap. I got this wonton skin, very thin kind. I'm just gonna trim off the four corner so it look like a octagon like this. Okay? So I got a muffin tray, mini muffin tray. And what I usually do is this. I'm gonna form a little shape. Just press down into the muffin tray like this. And we preheat the oven to 400. And we're gonna bake this for maybe 8 to 10 minutes until they're golden brown. I am using this butter cooking spray. Just gonna spray over the wonton skin. So give them a nice moist before they send into the oven so they can be crispy. I got some in here, coleslaw mix with some purple cabbage and some coarsely chopped cilantro. Just give them a nice contrast of the colorful vegetable, and you just toss it, mix it together and set on the side, and we're gonna make the dressing and the sauce. Now I make the dressing for the coleslaw. I got 1/4 cup apple cider vinegar, 1/4 cup sugar, and I'm just gonna give them a good whisk until the sugar is dissolved. I'm gonna add some salt to taste, some olive oil, and then some black pepper. I also like to add some wasabi paste, or you can add yellow mustard. Give them a nice amount. We need some kick. Here we go. Mix it really good like this. And then we're gonna set on the side. Next, we need a protein to go with that. I'm using pork shoulder. They got just the right amount fat. And to go with this recipe, we're gonna thinly cut it, and we're gonna marinate it with this beautiful Korean gochujang. Jaron, you gotta have this gochujang. That's really flavorful, spicy, oniony, garlicky, and very unique flavor. And we use it for a lot, like stir fry or making soup, or pickle with something, fermenting any kind of cabbage or anything. So if you can get this, will be great. Now we're going to make the marinated sauce. I'm using this mirin cooking wine, the Japanese from Kikkoman. So I got in here mint, ginger, and garlic, and the gochujang paste, soy sauce, apple cider vinegar, and we're gonna give them some black pepper, olive oil, and we're gonna whisk it really good. And I already thin slice cut the pork, like a 1/4 inch, like this. Now we're gonna give the sauce a quick taste. Delicious. It tastes like a Chinese barbecue sauce. Make sure you use a spoon, okay? Don't use your finger, especially when you compete in front of the judge. They watch everything that you do. Alright, now this is good. And then we're just gonna add the sliced pork in, like this. And just give them a nice mix. And then we're gonna let them sit there to marinate as long as you need. I don't know what's your timing, but I would say if you can get them marinated for like 5 to 10 minutes, they'll be good. They give them a very good color later on. And we're gonna use a grilled scallop. And you know the pork shoulder is very thinly cut, so you don't need a lot of time to grill it, right? I only baked this for almost 8 minutes. It's kind of thin because some wonton skin, they have different kind of thickness. See how beautiful? Muffin wonton skin right now. It's crispy, golden brown, set on the side. And now we're gonna give the coleslaw mix. Make sure you taste your dressing too. Usually I like to use the sugar and the apple cider, the equal amount. And then salt to taste, black pepper, really good. Sauce dressing is really good. Just add enough. Don't add too much. You always want to have some extra, right? Just in case you might need it. Give them a quick mix. There we go. And let the vegetable rest and sit for a little bit. It's almost like pickling right now. Alright? Use a grilled skillet. You always want to learn how to feel the heat. I've been using medium-high heat for 1.5 minutes. Now it's nice and warm. And never use the cooking oil spray for this. You can use olive oil or you can use regular vegetable oil. And what I like to do is I want to brush through evenly like this. And you start to see the grill. The smoke right now means hot. This is good. And you can always use one for testing. This is good. And then you just remember which one you go first. Because that one is the first one to turn. There we go. One more. Now you don't touch it. That is the right sizzle sound that you want to hear. I would say probably 1 minute to 1.5 minutes on each side. Once they caramelize on the meat, then it's ready to turn. After 1.5 minutes, you give them a quick look. It's ready. If not ready, and don't turn yet, okay? So, see, mine looks like that. It's perfect. You want this color. You want the meat to caramelize. Also, you can tell on this side up, around the meat is, you can see the color changing. That means they're cooking through. And you always want to save some sauce extra just in case. If you want to brush it over again or if something happens, you might need this sauce again. Always ready, right? Okay, this time I'm going to cook for another 1.5 minutes and should be good. I think now it's ready. Give them a quick look in the back. Just like this, it's ready to go. Turn off the heat and take all your pork out from the skillet. And then you want to let the meat to rest for about 5 to 10 minutes until they kind of like warm, not hot, okay? Now we're going to cut the meat to very small pieces. Like this. Next, we're just going to fill the coleslaw into the wonton shell. Okay, like that. And what I like to do is try not to get the dressing. You see the dressing? You can scoop out the vegetable and let the dressing draw to on the other side. So it will stay dry because the vegetable already have really nice flavor on those dressing. Just go like that. Make sure you fill in every single one. Next, I got all the barbecue pork. Put 2 or 3 pieces on the top. And then I got this spicy mayo. You probably know how to make spicy mayo already by now, right? Just gonna drizzle like that on the top. It's gonna have a